The footage shows a forklift operator maneuvering the lift truck, specifically backing up without proper visibility or observation. Due to this negligence, the forklift reverses into a blind spot area where several workers were standing or positioned, resulting in the forklift striking and impacting the personnel. This failure to observe surroundings created an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm due to vehicular impact. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory 360-degree observation before operating a forklift, ensuring all operators utilize spotters or mirrors when reversing, and adhering to strict warehouse traffic rules to keep unauthorized personnel out of active maneuvering zones and prevent severe physical consequences. The footage shows a group of workers busy performing their tasks when a cylinder of compressed gas is unexpectedly knocked over or tipped, resulting in an immediate and violent release of gas from the cylinder. The rapid expulsion of the pressurized contents forces nearby personnel to scramble and rush away from the hazard zone to avoid harm. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical consequences due to projectile hazard, potential toxicity, or extreme cold associated with uncontrolled gas releases. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory secure storage, for example, chaining, capping, for all compressed gas cylinders, ensuring proper handling during movement, and conducting immediate emergency evacuation procedures upon any uncontrolled release to protect personnel. The footage shows a worker standing on a flatbed trailer, preparing to release the restraints on a load of steel bars or rods. As the worker cuts the final restraint, the heavy load immediately collapses to one side. This massive, sudden shift in weight causes the entire truck bed to violently jerk, forcefully ejecting the worker from the elevated platform. This failure to control the load created an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm due to falling from height and impact with the shifting cargo. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of always assessing load stability and tension before cutting straps, using proper fall protection when working at heights, and maintaining a safe standing zone away from potential load shifts during release procedures. The footage shows a man attempting to climb to an elevated height using a ladder that was not properly secured at the base and was unattended, not footed, by a second person. Due to this lack of stability and bracing, the ladder suddenly slips or slides away from the structure, causing the man to lose control and fall violently to the ground along with the ladder. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm associated with unsecured equipment at height. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory ladder securing, for example, tying off at the top and base, ensuring proper footing and angle, and using a spotter or second person to steady the ladder when working at elevated heights to prevent severe physical consequences from falls. The footage shows a worker positioned close to a drilling operation or bore shaft when the drilling mechanism or surrounding structure suddenly and violently explodes or ruptures. The force of the rupture immediately throws or launches the worker aggressively away from the equipment. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm resulting from uncontrolled pressure, mechanical failure, or gas buildup during drilling operations. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory compliance with high-pressure equipment protocols, ensuring rigorous safety checks before activation, and maintaining a strict exclusion zone around active drilling shafts to prevent severe physical consequences from explosive failure. The footage shows a worker operating the vehicle's liftgate using a remote control. While the gate was actively in motion, the individual recklessly placed their head and upper body into the closing path of the mechanism, attempting to retrieve an item. This highly dangerous action resulted in the worker being immediately crushed and entrapped between the moving liftgate and the vehicle frame. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm due to violating safety procedures around automated machinery. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of always maintaining a safe distance from moving hydraulic equipment, never placing any body part into the operational path of an automated gate, and ensuring the mechanism is fully stopped and powered off before reaching into the cargo area. The footage shows a worker performing cleaning or maintenance tasks near active, electrically powered rotating machinery. Due to the lack of proper machine guarding or proximity to moving parts, the worker suddenly becomes entangled and forcefully pulled into the rotating mechanism, resulting in the individual being violently spun around by the machine's momentum. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm resulting from contact with moving parts. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory lockout, tagout procedures before any cleaning or maintenance, ensuring all rotating parts are fully guarded and never wearing loose clothing or standing near active machinery to prevent catastrophic entanglement. The footage shows an electrical worker ascending a utility pole to perform repairs or maintenance. Due to a failure to adhere to mandatory safety protocols, such as failing to de-energize or use proper insulation, the worker makes contact with a live electrical current. The resulting shock causes the worker to lose control and fall violently from the elevated height to the ground. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm associated with high voltage exposure and working at heights without protection. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory lockout, taguo procedures, using appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, and implementing fall restraint systems when working on or near energized lines to prevent severe physical consequences. The footage shows a worker handling molten material, likely scrap or metal, intended for a furnace. Instead of following safe transfer protocols, the worker throws the material into the furnace from a distance. This introduction of material, potentially containing moisture or contaminants, triggers an immediate and violent explosion, causing molten splatter, gas, and debris to violently erupt outwards from the furnace opening, forcing nearby workers to flee instantly from the rapidly spreading hazard. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm due to high heat, explosive force, and flying debris. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory, controlled loading of furnaces, never throwing material, ensuring all materials are completely dry before introduction, and maintaining strict safety exclusion zones around high-temperature processes to prevent catastrophic accidents. The video captures a sudden and severe public safety incident. The footage shows a woman walking along a street when, without warning, a utility pole suddenly breaks and collapses, falling directly into her walking path. The falling pole and associated structures strike and impact the pedestrian at the point of collapse. This incident highlights an immediate and extreme risk of severe physical harm resulting from structural failure of public infrastructure. This footage serves as a vital safety warning, emphasizing the necessity of mandatory, rigorous inspection and maintenance of all utility poles and structures by utility providers, and the crucial need for public awareness of environmental hazards to prevent severe physical consequences from unexpected equipment failure.